let's do a little bit of a recap of events overall. Now, previously, in the past few episodes, we've been recounting how Yo met Anna, and a lot of the significance behind a certain necklace that Yo wears. But this all came about because the minions of Hao managed to slay Tao Ren. And in exchange for Iron Maiden Jean using her special god-class powers to essentially resurrect him, Yo had no choice but to drop out of the Shaman fight, something that he did without hesitation in order to save the life of Tao Ren. However, as we found out from this flashback, that essentially kind of betrays the promise he made to Anna, a promise to become Shaman King and make it so that she might be able to live a normal life. This is something that's been alluded to ever since the introduction of Anna, something that she has worked Yo to the bone for a long, long time. But with this promise essentially broken, what'll happen next, now that Yo is no longer a competitor in the Shaman fight? Let's find out, shall we? Is it true, Yodana? I was shocked when I found out Hao was Matamune's master. Okay, so essentially Yo just told Amidamaru the story of Matamune, which to a certain degree you would think would have come up by now, but I mean, this is beyond belief. I am less speechless. We have lots of time now, want to talk about it. I feel much less stressed now that I'm out of the Shaman fight. It's like a weight's been lifted off his shoulders. He gave up his dream to become Shaman King. At least now we won't have to fight any more of these battles. Then again, there's still some things I have to do. Like defeat Hao. Anna's here. That's the mission of the Asakura. You promised the kitty cat, remember? It's your life's work, so. I was supposed to become the first lady. What happens to me now, Yo? I love Anna's ire. You've disappointed your wife, Yo. I'm sorry. Smack. The phantom left. I forgive you. It's just like, I'll forgive you. Just let me slap you a few. I knew you were too soft-hearted from the start. That's why I fell in love with you. Oh, you're so cute. But our journey isn't over. You can't relax yet, Yo. Yeah, it's just like, unfortunately, there's still a mission, whether you're in the Shaman fight or not. Like, Yo breaking the promise doesn't negate the fact that this is a matter that the Asakura family has to handle, and they are the Asakura family. As simple as that. She forgave you, Yo. That doesn't look like forgiveness. Episode 34, To Be King. Oh, I just can't wait to be king. Tao Ren is ready to be revived. Thank you. Let us begin. Wait, maidism. Let's just bury Tao Ren. Fuck you, Marco. Fuck you. What an asshole. Preaches justice and is just like, let's just bury the body and be done with it. It's just like, promises mean nothing to this dick. Silence him. Of course, Basan took issue with that. I like that even Lyserg is just like, dude, the fuck? We made a promise. Like, this is like the first real case of Lyserg's illusion for the X-Laws kind of coming into question. Because it's just like, we made a vow. Yo dropped out of the Shaman fight for this. No, I don't care who Yo is. We made a promise to someone. How is it justice to betray that? Tao Ren killed one of the 10 officiants to get his oracle bell. As an X-Law Apostles of Justice, we cannot tolerate the evil that sleeps within him. See, on that note, I get where they're coming from. Yes, Tao Ren did something terrible, but it's just like, so when someone else kills someone, that's evil. But when you do it to a minion of Hao, you're righteous. I mean, I get it. Those lives are not equal, but at the same time, a life is a life. You can't preach justice when you're going around doing your own form of justice and taking lives. Kind of sound like a hypocrite. But I promised Asakura Yo I would revive his friend. Yo may be the detestable Hao's brother, but a promise must be fulfilled. Exactly. That's why I love Iron Maiden Jean. It's just like, look, I don't care. Yo might be brother of our enemy, our sworn enemy. But I made a promise, and a promise that must be fulfilled. Simple as that. The just must never break the law. Buckle's face is just filled with such sheer apprehension. Like, ugh. Like, really? Ah, god damn it. What's with that look on his face? Your words are always a blessing. It must have been blinded by the evil before me. Ugh. But who knows what this scoundrel will do when he wakes up? He may suddenly attack you, maiden. If he does, may I execute him? It's like, this motherfucker's just bloodthirsty at this point. Yes, my promise will be fulfilled by then. It's like, yeah, I mean, that's the thing too. She's like, I mean, yeah, I'll have fulfilled my promise. If he tries some shit, go for it. Which, I mean, again, that makes a lot of sense. If he tries something, let's get froggy, man. He don't start none, there won't be none. As simple as that. He wants the young master dead. Manta. You sure you want to go see how Ren's doing? Of course. Like, Manta knows what's up. Just leaving those X-Law assholes to deal with Ren? Like, no. Absolutely not. Why would I trust them with this? Yo quits the shaman fight, and I don't know where Horohoro and Chocolove are. If Ren dies, what will happen to our group of friends? Don't worry, Boschio will straighten everything out. For now, let's go check out the babes. Who said anything about babes? Ryu has his priorities mixed up. I am Chrome, one of the 10 efficient. Hit me just once and you pass the test. Come, Taren. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, that shot with the glowing eyes. Like, oof. Ren might be super short, but that's some big dick energy right there. Oof. Fabulous. One blow from me could be lethal. You're definitely confident. That's the thing, too. If Chrome's death, well, sad, again, still, was such a crime, why make it acceptable for Ren to progress? The Patch were fully willing to let this pass. Like, I would start looking into that, too. Because it's just like, something shady about that. How annoying. You didn't even flinch at my surprise attack. He's dangerous. The purpose of this test is to confirm that he can form an oversoul. This is enough. Ren blindsided him. Dang. I didn't actually realize that. Oof. Cheap shot. Yeah, it's funny. Ren got killed in the exact same way he killed Chrome. I never actually thought about that, but that's what you would call a dramatic irony, wouldn't you? Am I dreaming? This memory. Right here, for a limited time only. Live nude Ren. Come find a little boy naked. Yeah. Sorry. It's just like, whenever they do this, I get like, no. Stop. They say your life flashes before your eyes when you die. The placement of that lotus flower. Tauren. You attack as though you're trying to kill your own fears. Like, oh god, are they both naked? Stop! Please stop! Oh god. You belittle your enemy to shake his confidence. You better note your own opponent's abilities. Oh wait, did Crom not die from that attack? If you don't want to get killed, still standing after my attack, eh? And now you want to lecture me. You really are annoying. Such strength. You remind me of my little brother. Very well. You hit me as required, but keep training. What a fool. I've no need of your approval. I'll destroy you and take what I need. Dang. So even after the battle was done, he still just wanted to kill Crom. Oof. Yeah, that's a hard thing to move on from. That bloodthirsty nature Ren used to have. And to a certain degree he still has it, but not to the same degree he used to. They have a lot of characters in this series seeking redemption. Like, I feel like Ren and Chocolove should talk a lot more about some things they've been through. An unforgivable crime. All sins arise from weakness of the soul. I tried to hide my weakness by hurting others. That's why I got stabbed like that. But for my sake, he's viewing his own resurrection. Kinda love Marco just over there. Just like, I'ma kill him. I'ma kill him. I'ma kill him. Yo withdrew from the shaman fight. Yeah. He said, Yo had said that Ren's soul was still kind of clinging to his body. That's unacceptable. You know, I feel like I remember this scene in the manga, and I can't tell, did Ren actually just get back up to get Marco to kill him, or was this like his soul trying to get Marco to kill him? I feel like it's kind of unclear. It was unclear in the manga. It felt like it was Ren, like, just getting up, but here it feels like it's his soul trying to get Marco to do the deed. This is it, Rhea. They're all here. I saw them when I peeked inside. So all the babes are in there. Rhea, what babes? Gentlemen. Gentlemen! Do you know the story of Sleeping Beauty? must awaken the princess with a gift. It's not just a fairy tale. The princess fell into an endless sleep because of witch's curse and was awakened by the kiss of her prince. Kiss! I love how delighted Jean is by this. Like, it's just like, my favorite fairy tale. But even miracles have causes. The prince was a shamanic healer. Okay, so what we saw before was just like a vision or something. Yeah, I always wonder about that, because even in the manga, it's just like, wait, what was that? But it was just Spirit Ren's want, basically. You don't mean Tao Ren will also be revived with a kiss. Kisu, Kisu! Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be this boy. Oh, wait, no. Heal this boy's body and return his soul so that he may live again. Kill me and bring me back to life, too. Yeah, it's the different kind of kiss. A kiss from a god. Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh. A kiss from Shaman, you fool. How dare you disrupt our sacred ceremony. You should die for this, you imbecile. Like, that's what I'm saying. He's kill happy. He's just like, give me a reason. Give me a fucking reason. He's right. If you'd gotten here sooner, I wouldn't have had to come back to life. You're late, Ryu. Yeah, Red is not happy about the way he was brought back. You say the craziest things. You should grovel at Maiden's feet for reviving you. Don't you understand? I don't recall asking for your help. Oof, love that. Organ music. It's like the king has returned. In fact, it's a nuisance. Oh no. Sadness. Death penalty. Like, again, dude is just ready to kill somebody. Oh, sword barrage. Oof, so cool. Utterly schooled. Amazing. An extraordinary increase in Furyoku. Yeah, near-death experiences will do that to you, or very dead experiences, question mark. Yeah, I always wondered about that in the manga too. It's just like, is it that they were very near death? Like, what was it that joke from Monty Python and the Holy Grail? It's just like, he's only mostly dead. Shishi. I know that term from Sagwa the Siamese cat. Chrome. Don't you just love a character whose only notable trait is dead? Oh, Tauren. And that swanky new scar he has. It's all symbolic and shit. Utterly decimated. Oh, he got all of them. Like, that kid outmaneuvered our angels. Fucking styled on their asses. Just, Are we going after Tauren? It doesn't matter. All that matters is that Maiden and Sama is safe. Besides, Tauren has come back to life. I feel like we missed out, like, on a real ass-kicking. Asakura Yo has withdrawn from the Shaman fight. He's trying to make lemonade out of these lemons. And by lemons, I mean that L he got. Oh, shit. But honestly, Marco is kind of an ass. Oof, this location. Get ready to spend a lot of time in this location, kids! Thank you for sharing your precious memories with me. My desire to serve you is stronger than ever. Oh, precious memories. A man who easily abandons his dreams must not have an interesting story to tell. And Yo's just happy he's back. Jeez. He just got brought back to life and all he can do is complain. He was like, where's Yo? And came rushing over here. Yeah, I figured. Forgive me. I brought you back without asking. It's just like, I feel like the rules of how our characters interact with souls are very, what's the word? Situational. Because it's just like, without asking, wasn't his soul like still there? Or was it like he was lingering, drifting, if you will, between the afterlife and the mortal plane, like he was in limbo or something like that? I mean, that's kind of what it seemed like his soul was at, where he was just very naked for some reason. Just why? It's not like we don't see souls with clothes. You should be sorry. Saving me might make you feel better, but now I'm indebted to you again. It's just like, I want to even these freaking scores, man, and now I owe you my life, motherfucker. But isn't it better than being dead? Red's just like, only a little bit. Wow, you were left with a big scar. Yeah, Ryu burst in before Maiden could finish healing me. Sorry, Red, I didn't mean to. Thank you. The cycle of hatred has been further disrupted. Yep, he wears it like a badge of honor. I still want to make amends with Necrome, but now I have a physical reminder. I vow never to waver from my path. I am grateful to be alive. Oh, big boy Red. No big deal. Just don't get yourself killed again. Thus we have turned into Dragon Ball Z. It's just like, don't go get yourself killed again, Vegeta. You can only do this so many times. Hey, cheer up already. Oh, back with Horo Horo and Chocolave. Chocolave. I'm just trying to help out a teammate. Cheesecake. Oof. A literal cold shoulder. You're not funny. Oof. Harsh. I just want to get stronger. I'm curious to see how you will fight with a Furyoku of only 2,000. Yeah. Very discouraging. This big guy Bill up against Team Iceman. Oh, and blocking! You guys cannot leave the... Oh yeah, they're harvesting souls. Strong souls. To feed them to the spirit of fire, that's right. Your souls belong to Hao now. Why do we have to run into Hao's minions? What rotten luck. The Icemen, they're still here? Damn it, we gotta help them. Let's go, Kororo. Pino, is that his body? It must be its medium. How rude, I'm a participant, Small Fry. Yeah, we're finally gonna get to see Block and throw down. Who you call it, Small Fry? Ever since I lost most of my physical body, I used this Oversoul in its place. In exchange for the loss of my body, I gained an enormous amount of Furyoku. Yeah, that's the thing about Blockett. He is, there's a limited amount of him left. We're talking he is a quadruple amputee. Like, he ain't got no limbs. It be some shit. But he got a lot of power in exchange, so, And big guy Bill's Furyoku is the result of injuries sustained in battle with the X-Laws. It's just like, yeah, it's Saiyan logic. He managed to survive a near-death experience and he got more powerful because of it. I actually like that concept. It's just like, I mean, if you get your ass beat enough but you don't die, that power boost, you get them gains. Our combined Furyoku is 200,000. Yeah, damn. Wow. And just putting it out there is a good way to discourage people. Yeah. Yes, that's right, Horo. It's 1,000 times. Wait, 100,000 times more than yours. All of you have a combined Furyoku of 69. 609. 6,900. Which, damn, the gap is that big. Oof. Don't get me wrong. Team Iceman fairly from the jump was shown that they weren't the strongest team around, but they're probably the most average team, which tells you a lot about the rest of the Shaman fight. It's a fucking farce. It's a goddamn farce. Like, if you're not fighting against House Team or Gandahara or the X-Laws, it's just like, you ain't really much of anything, considering our overwhelming superiority. I don't see a problem calling you Small Fry. Jeez, you gotta be kidding me. What could I do for them? It'd be suicide. Kororo's just like, you pussy. But if I don't do something, they'll get killed. But I can't let myself get killed here. It's survival of the fittest. Only the strong survive and the weak fall by the wayside. Yeah, exactly. See, I've heard some people say that Horo's little story with the bear in the woods and all that was just kind of like, it felt more like filler than anything else, but it's like, no, it was to establish this philosophy that Horo has. Survival of the fittest. The powerful prey on the weak. They're consumed for nourishment and you move on. Like, that's the way of life for his people. The Horo's people, they're real people. And they were actually kind of like the natives of Japan, I think you'd say. Essentially what America has in the form of the Native Americans and stuff like that. And they were like driven very far north, if I'm correct. I think that's his people. And and they had to live in the harshest of conditions, like savage conditions. Like they did not live easy life, and a lot of prejudice against them, stuff like that. So you think racism doesn't exist within Japan? No, it's everywhere. But they've had hard living conditions up where they're at, so it's understandable that he has this viewpoint. If I am right about his culture, I think I'm right. I'm sorry, everyone. Yeah, and see, that's the thing too. Is just like it goes back to what house minions were telling them before. It's just like, but the potential to grow is there. Yes, you have a kind of fixed Furyoku level, but there's the potential for you to grow, improve, and hell, like with Big Guy Bill, he had a near-death experience and grew because of that. You can't just count somebody out just because in this instance they're not as powerful. But it's the moment you start doubting yourself, you're completely cut off from that potential for growth. It's kind of like that thought of, you break a bone and it grows back stronger. But if you're fearful of ever doing that, like how some martial artists will basically create these micro fractures on their hands in order to strengthen those bones. Like, if you're afraid to do that, to kind of injure your hand to a certain degree, you'll never build that strength you need to punch harder than you could have before. Ooh, sorry, Dad. The first mention of his dad. Oof. Horohoro's dad. I can't wait to see him. I'm such a stupid son. You're that kid from Horohoro. You idiot, what are you doing here? Yeah, I know I'm stupid. The problem is, numbers don't mean much to me. I gotta see my Furyoku in action. Yeah, you see, I suck at math. I love that. Such an epic son. It's just like, numbers don't mean much to me. I suck at math. Oh, you might have had a chance if you had done a surprise attack, kid. I love Big Bite Bill's just like, you fucking idiot. If you had surprise attacked me, you probably might have had a good chance. I didn't know you were there, you idiot. Oh, sure. I'm dumb. But I'm not that dumb. Big touchdown! You ride the waves of Furyoku to evade blows. If you guys can do that, what's good is a surprise attack. Oh, actually, yeah, that's a good point. I forget about that sometimes. It's like riding the waves of Furyoku, just feeling the energy wash over you like a wave and being able to avoid the harshest blows from it. Just oof, oof. Styling. Nice. Horo, the shamanic oracle. But if this is about riding waves, I can do it better than Ren. I mean, yeah. A snowboarder? Fuck yeah. You should be able to ride those waves no problem. They're also stubborn and irresponsible, but there's no use crying about it. I gotta be Shaman King for them. It's just like, if Yo's dropping out and Ren's gonna get himself killed, then I'll just have to be the Shaman King. Horo is what I wish Yamcha was. I'm just gonna be honest. It's just like, he's not the most powerful, but I'll be damned if he doesn't try to make sure he doesn't fade into the background. You gonna be Shaman King? Huh? Ooh, that's crazy talk. Only Hao is allowed to say that. Man, Big Guy Bill looking intimidating as fuck. Ren has been revived. That means Yo is out of the fight. I don't see why he cares about his promise with the X-Laws. We can go crush them now if you want. Oof, that's a big dog. It's just like, we can just go and crush the X-Laws now and be done with it. No need. Yo's quarrelless with me alone, but I'm sure he'll return. God, I have to go back and just look at that outfit. Just, that drip. That drip. Oof. That style. Like Hao is the most powerful character in this series, but the first injury you receive is just how much style he got. And become one with me yet. Big Guy Bill and Blockin are fighting Horo and the Iceman. So small. Oof. Again, we've cut away from actually getting to see the fight. Then again, I don't think it was much of a fight. It was just an ass whooping. He jumped in to save his friends knowing he'd probably get killed. Or maybe he's just an idiot. Show me what you've got. He's in a tight spot. He's under my charge, so as officiant, I can't interfere. And just like that, there's Horohoro's dad just hanging out there, watching his son about to get murked. But this isn't an official battle. You can help him if you want. Come on, Daddy. Please save Big Bro. If you don't, he'll... the sheer apathy on this man's face. I came because Pirika begged me to. This is survival of the fittest. It's like, yeah, you see where Horohoro's mindset comes from. This was always random to me in the manga, too. His dad was just there because Pirika asked, but he's just like, the boy's gonna die, so... the bird that leaves the nest is on its own. Now I'm leaving. He just showed up, grabbed all the wood that was nearby. Who are you? What are you doing? Dad? I need a raft to get off this island. You're a shaman too? Your Furyoku seems pretty high. I'm just a regular office worker. This is Hiroyuki's humor in a nutshell. It's just like Horohoro's purely apathetic dad who's just like, yeah, nah, I'm just working at office. Too bad for you. I'll take your soul for how? Beat down. Survival of the fittest. It doesn't mean resigning yourself to your fate. How could this be? A man with only 55,000 Furyoku flattened bill? This can only mean one thing. Better kill these people before it gets out of hand. It's just like, yeah. Horohoro's dad ain't that strong, but it's just like, a quartered animal can still fight back and might even pull out a win. You never know. Like, Horohoro's dad isn't strong, but he is highly capable. I always thought this moment was weird, though. It's just like Horohoro, inspired by his dad basically being like, get the fuck up and fight, son. I'm leaving. I have work in the morning. Settle your shit. Oh no you don't. Leave now or suffer the consequences. What's he thinking? Pirika, can you tell me about your father's spirit? Gororo is a Goro Pokoro. He's a gentle and powerful. He has a lot of spiritual power, so daddy. Power, so that's what it is. Yeah, it's just like, Horohoro's dad just has a very powerful spirit ally. It's like, his personal Furyoku, not that high. But his spirit's power, So you figured it out. Well, it won't make any difference. God, have a look at my oversoul. Yeah, that's mostly why there's such a Lego motif. Because of blocking. It's purely because of blocking. This is my real body. My limbless torso sits inside, yeah. He ain't got no arms and legs. I do not envy this man's existence. I'm not trying to make a light of it, it's just, I do not envy you, sir. I'm so sorry. Would you like to know how I ended up like this? Not really. It's like, would you like to know my sad, traumatic backstory? Nah, I'm reading the manga, it's literally right on the next page of the end of this chapter, so no, not really. I'll read the cliff notes, buddy. Let's see. Shide! Oversoul, die block. My blocks are my medium. I control the spirit inside each individual block. You don't stand a chance. True, I don't have much Furyoku, and Kororo's spirit power might be less than yours. But now I've got these guys backing me up. It's just like, winter's coming, motherfucker. Spirit allies of the Icemen. Impossible. How can you control spirits that have more power than you do? Are you scared? If you're that freaked out, I must have more spiritual power than you. Survival of the fittest. My dad used to preach it all the time. The laws of nature that can't be broken, but sometimes it's good to know things that can't be changed. The skies have their kings and the oceans have theirs. The lion may be the king of beasts, but it can't fly or swim. And it also can't do anything to the moles underground. A mole can get the best of a lion by retreating into the earth. Like, the fuck are you talking about? He's trying to make a point. It's just like, yes, certain beasts are the most intimidating and can devour pretty much anything. But at the same time, there are just some things a lion can't fucking eat. At the end of the day, a lion that is killed is still devoured by vultures. Come on, hit me with your best shot. Fire away. If if you force an oversoul, your mind will snap and you'll die. I won't die. You're in my world now. I love Horohoro's confidence in this moment. But a lot of that power comes from the fact that it's just like, well, these spirits are kind of accepting helping him out, because it's just like, well, if we don't help you out, our masters die, so I think we're gonna help you out. And here I'm the king. Nice. And thus the story progresses, and powers start to like really grow from here on out. You know, through a variety of different tactics, using more powerful spirits, having them under your control, near-death experiences, other experiences that I won't get into. Like, there's a variety of ways that the characters grow and become more powerful. And, you know, much like how Hal said, it's just like, yeah, Yo might be out of the Shaman fight, but he's not out of the fight. Again, the Shaman fight is a formality at this point. Like, that's the thing. Team Iceman have the standard Furyoku capabilities. But past this point, like, 100,000 Furyoku is basically the baseline of what you need past this point to actually be a significant threat to Hal. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing the growth of certain characters. Horohoro grows a lot, mostly in this instance. Chocolove grows a stupid amount. Ren gets more capable, like, you know, where it was before, where Yo, Faust, Ryu, because they had read from the book of how they had gotten, like, really powerful. Now it's time for the rest of the team to, like, catch up, more or less. So I'm really looking forward to where things go from here on out. You know, some of the comment sections on a few of my, What's the Difference videos, if you don't know, I compare the various different adaptations of the Shaman King manga, the 2001 anime series and the 2021 series, this one. And I've had a few comments saying that Haruyuki had some changes made to what happens in the anime later down the line. So I'm wondering at what point we'll start seeing those changes implemented. So at some point, hey, might be something completely foreign to me. Like, again, I read the manga like years ago, like almost a decade at this point. So certain things that happen in the series, it's just like, oh, I knew that happened. Oh, I forgot that happened. I don't remember this at all. So that's basically where this is going. But where Horohoro's character goes, there's some great avenues. Probably the one character with the least amount of motivational moments, but I still really like Horohoro. Always have. Like, it's his design and just, he's always, for lack of a better term, cool to me, so I just really like seeing Horohoro throw down. But tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. How did you feel about Ren's revival and Horohoro's determination? What was your favorite part of this episode? And if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for notification. And until next time, I've been Duuz-Diz-Din, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.